It's good.
And here's the truth, and I'm happy that you did this, because a lot of times I'm like, let me hold back. I don't want to, she tells me all the time, don't mention anything about us. And you mentioned the first 30 seconds. So now let's just have 3 hours of fun. I'm going to get in trouble regardless.
Okay. Yeah. So you said this morning things got a little bit spicy.
Yeah, you're already in trouble.
Oh, yeah. We're already in trouble. So
You're Chris is red. He's beat red.
Come on, Chrissy. Get the testosterone. So I was saying before, I was talking to Akash outside, and we were talking about how we're all flawed as humans, right? And I try to do this.
Flawed. I thought you said Florida in a New York accent.
That's how a New Yorker says Florida.
Yeah, flawed as humans.
He is the Florida of humans, though, kind of.
100%. And if you guys want this country to get better, you'll go DeSantis.
Let's go, baby.
And so, no, I'm kidding. And I get nervous. So I was talking how always trying to self-improve, trying to, I've been, Ryan Holiday, the Daily Stoic, that guy. I tried to look for someone who mirrors a life like me. He's a husband, he's 3 kids. Haircut,
Metallica.
Yes. Yeah, all that. And I was like, this guy lives a similar life, from the circumstances. Let me see what he does. And I've been sucked into his podcast, sucked into his books. Great guy. And so I'm always trying to self-improve and read flawed or whatever. And one of the biggest things you should never do is fight in front of your children, because they absorb that, whatever. And I've been practicing that and preaching that. And then today,
they got some trauma.
And then today, there was just an argument that if I would have been thinking about his principles and thinking about the Stoic philosophies of just, choose, instead of being angry, choose sympathy, delay your anger. The best thing you can do for anger is to delay. Just think about the dichotomy of control what you can control, and don't worry about the rest. What Epictetus says, and just you are in control. It is not your life. It is the choices that you're making that make up your life. You are reacting to everything. Life is reactionary. All that stuff. And I snapped. and I just snapped when she asked me about a chore that I didn't do, about throwing out the garbage, and we just got into it, and the kids were right there, and then I just had to walk away, and I took a shower, and I told Akash I was screaming into the towels in the attic to just try to get
upstairs as far as he could go into his attic and screamed into towels as loud as he could.
My children were in the basement. They were doing like an activity down there. That's where their playroom is, and I went up to the top layer, and I screamed as loud as I can into the attics and just yelled obscenities at myself, took a shower, came back downstairs, and I said, you know what? I messed something up. I did not control my reactions in the right way. But all I can do now is show the children that if you make a mistake, all you can do is try to be better for it. This is going to tie into Juneteenth.
He's doing it all, baby. He's doing it all.